Hi everyone, in this video we are going to make bath bombs. First things, you grab a bowl and you have 1/4 of a cup of Epsom salt, 1/2 cup of baking soda, 1/4 cup of citric acid, and 1/4 cup of cornstarch. And then you're going to stir those together. Now this recipe makes about 2 bath bombs. Once you feel that's mixed, you're going to go on to the coconut oil. This is about 1.5 to 2 teaspoons of melted coconut oil, and then about 1/2 to 1 teaspoon of water. And then I added a few drops of my essential oil, which my scent is orange. Then you can stir those together in that little cup. Now the next part of combining the liquid and the dry ingredients is very important to go very slow with it. If you pour too much of the liquid into the dry ingredients, it will activate, the chemicals will activate. So just a few drops and stir it in. Remember, keep it slow. I sped the video up some just to get through it, but make sure you're adding a little bit at a time and stirring very slowly. And after giving a quick stir, I decided to use my hands to get all the clumps out. You want to make sure there's no giant clumps of anything. So I just pressed things out, and it's going to kind of feel like sand at the end. Next, you want to grab a couple different bowls. I decided I wanted to have colored bath bombs, so I split it into 4 different bowls to make 4 different colors. You can split it into less if you'd like, and I add a little bit of food coloring to each one of them. You can mix your food coloring, or you can keep it like I did. I like the pastel color. You don't want to add too much food coloring because it will throw off the chemical balance in the bath bomb. The next step is to grab your bath bomb mold and start layering your colors. As you're doing this, you want to pack down as tight as you can all of your colors. And you're filling just a half a bomb at a time. And you see with this blue, I chose it as my center color, and I'm really pressing it down, and you want to make sure there's a little bit extra on top for when you press the 2 halves together. You don't want to not have enough, so you put a little bit extra. And now I'm doing the other side of that bath bomb. Now that you have your 2 halves done, you can sandwich them together and then just kind of twist and turn and let the excess fall out. You want to kind of twist and pat it down until the 2 halves of the mold meet. And you want to let it rest for at least a minute before you try to take it out of the mold. So I recommend go ahead and doing your other bath bomb while you wait for that one to rest. So I've now done my two. I'm going to take them out of the mold. So you want to just take 1/2 of the mold off at a time, and then just let it kind of fall into your hand as you take the other one out. You're going to do it with the other bath bomb as well. And then before you can use these, you want to let them rest for about 12 hours. Here's my finished product.